Life's too bloody short to be sober.
Okay, so back in Fallout 4 Farharbor. Nick, get out of the way, please. Thank you very much.
We're the only bar in town.
Yep, I got that. So, now we are going to follow old Longfellow up to Acadia. Once we have spoken to one more person. Wow, whistling this morning. And also cooked up some food. I'm pretty sure I know where the cooking workstation is. It should be just on the right as you come out of the bar. Eventually. Excuse me. Come on. Loading screen.
Head out of town. Acadia is above the fog.
That's what it was. Yep, there we go. So, what have we got in here that we don't really want to be carrying about? Don't need to be carrying that about. All that. All those. Dear, I'm a bit croaky this morning. And I think that is it. Yeah. So. Oh, right. That's full steaks. Yeah, we will cook those up, why not? Poached ammo. Reduced fall damage, right? This would be useful for clearing my hunger. Make some vegetable starch, right? We don't actually need to do that right now. So we'll leave it.
Bait shop. Guns, ammo, and
That's
souvenirs.
that. We're gonna use the power armor, I think. But we do want to quickly talk to
I'll be
Avery.
straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. It's a village to these people, and I have a job for you if you're up for it.
Yeah, I'm always up for a job.
I know you're tougher than you.
Yeah.
I'm happy to help with anything I can.
If you say so. We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us. I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
Now we're talking.
All right, I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
Avery, you could talk the hind legs off a donkey. Right, so it's pretty radiation full outside the gate. So let's see what we've got in here. We have a fusion core. What's that? That's 99. Let's see if we've got. Let's take just a couple of those.
You ain't long for this.
Sweet.
Buy my guns.
Let's load this up. We've paired this, so we should be going up just against Mirelurks to start. I'm not really bothered about the damage resistance with the power armor, but in Farharbor, much better to have full radiation protection than not. Now Avery's quest. That's pretty close, I think. It's over there. Yeah. So if we go just up here, pretty certain we'll come up against some trappers quite quickly.
Fresh ones. Trappers
There's one.
find cover. Keep your head down.
One less. Two less. I see you. There's probably one more. There he is. Nope. Right. You are just a slippery little eel, aren't you? There we go.
Don't come back.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
not half bad in a scrap. Figured
Yep.
I'd have to take care of a lot of
Okay,
Like,
well we
just
can leave
make
that
a
there for now.
Farharborman
Yep.
out of you.
Once you finish nattering old Longfellow, shall we get on with it?
See, the
Yeah.
fog can do a number on you.
There we go.
Get you all turned
Right, you head off that way. I'm just going to head up here for a minute and see if I can't find good old Howie. I think poor old Howie is a goner, if I remember rightly, and there's a couple of mean old Mirelurks up here.
Look who it is.
Ready? Okay. Well, that was hard work for a soft shell Mirelurk. Never mind.
Looks like Howard didn't
Get it
make
done.
it.
Poor Howard.
I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Yes, I will. This won't take but a moment, so we'll head on up the road. Pick up a few aster on the way. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but we'll find out eventually. Now, where's the first one? There we go. So we'll grab this. That's the first one. I don't think there are any enemies on this road until you get to the water purifiers. So just bimble up here and grab whatever you fancy on the way. Bring these fellows. Let's do... yeah. For some unknown reason, the fog in Farharbor makes my PS4 stutter a lot. So we're just going to have to go with it. It's fine. No big deal. Right, let's repair that and then expect trouble. Really? I'm not getting hit by us.
There.
There we go. Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of game stutter at the moment. I don't know if you can see it, but it's giving me a little bit of jip. So that's that. And I think now the quest should be to return to Avery. Okay, so don't need to do any more of that right now. We'll just continue following Longfellow for a bit. As I say, wandering around on Farharbor is fairly eerie. Like someone's going to jump out at you any minute. Sort of feels like that. The anticipation. Ah yes, Beaver Creek Lanes. Now that over there is a location we might visit later. There's a lot of ghouls. In fact, there might be a ghoul in here. Any ghouls? No. Fine. I'll take those though. And we're following Longfellow, so we want to head this way. What's for Fallout 4 for free on PS4? Thank you, Dead Sack. Very nice. And morning to you. There's Longfellow one. There he is. Okay, so I missed out on the looting bits. Let's grab some of this. All we're going to do is
Someone
just
should
follow
make use of it.
Longfellow down this road a little bit till he turns off, and then we'll go a little bit further on and pick up the power armor I was talking about in the last episode, which is one of the reasons I didn't wear a suit. And I brought Valentine. Valentine, where are you? What the? Okay, whatever. You just went back. You forgot your doctor's bag, I suppose. Right, so Longfellow will go up that way.
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia.
Yep,
Game
sounds good.
crisscross.
See you in a mo. And then we're going to head off down here. Valentine might catch up eventually. Whole bunch of enemies along this road, but not actually on the road, off to the side. The weapon, it is a 2-shot radium rifle, which is pretty mean. Where are we? There you go. That little fella, fully upgraded with gun nut 4, and it hits like a truck. Perfect for, and only, yeah, yes, Farharbor. Why, what did I say? I probably said something else. Dang. Have you not got Farharbor then? Anyway, yeah, right now I'm just sort of heading down the road. Don't need to be crouching, what the hell. Gonna pick up another suit of power armor for Nick. Not that he needs it, but it's just kind of nice to have a couple of suits of power armor hanging about. Don't really need it for the damage resistance, like I said. And as I found out when defending the hull, this weapon is a beast. Even though it only does, what is it? Oh, that's not the one. That does 463, that's my sniper. Even though it only does 210 per shot, and the radiation damage is irrelevant on the island. Ah, got you. Okay. Well, you know, it shouldn't cost too much now. I think it's only isn't it only a tenner to upgrade the entire lot? I'm not sure. I might be wrong. But when I first bought this when it first came out, and as soon as it was available, I just paid for the season pass. So, Valentine, hey, get in there.
For you?
And this is where the, what's it called? I can't remember what this paint job is. It's the whatever the drink is that you get on this island. Doesn't say right now. I can't remember. Captain's Brew. Vim. That's it. I remember that this is the Vim paint job. So you get a free full suit of T51 power armor. Just following the road. It's in that truck. $18.90 no mod. Yeah, let me see. What would that possibly be? I was trying to think off the top of my head. Ballistic or energy weapon? Ballistic. That's interesting. 1890. And that's presumably with 5 upgrades in the relevant perk, yeah? Gotta say, I'm thinking in the vanilla game, or in, yeah, because you've only got the vanilla game, right? I'm thinking missile launcher, maybe one of the heavy weapons. What would it be? Fat Man? No, surely not the Fat Man. Might be. But then you don't have to upgrade the Fat Man very much. Oh yeah, you can get the the one that the Fat Man shells that split into lots of little Fat Man shells. Is it the Fat Man? I'm gonna have to give up. I'm not thinking straight this morning. No rockets or heavy. Okay. And a ballistic weapon. Now there's a challenge. If I think about it, going through, it's probably... Well, it's either a 50 cal sniper rifle, but to my mind, that's only going to do a maximum of 250 to 400. What could it be? No, I'm going to have to give up on that one. I can't think. Give me a clue. I presume it's it's got a legendary effect on it. Automatic. Whoa, hello boys. Yeah, no, don't do that. No circling. It's not Overseer's Guardian, is it?
Anything useful?
Ah. Fortifying combat armor right leg. That might actually be worth taking, because I think I've got... Ah, it's a left leg. Damn it. Although, having said that, what is it? Oh, it's only... Yeah. What the hell? We'll take it. It's an extra strength and endurance point instead of my muffled, shadowed regular. Well, that's just... I mean, that's a heavy right leg, so less damage resistance, but the +1 strength and endurance would be worth it. Automatic weapon. Well, the Overseer's Guardian, you can... Whoa! The Overseer's Guardian, you presumably can upgrade it. I'm assuming that the Overseer's Guardian can upgrade to a powerful automatic receiver, so I would guess at the Overseer's Guardian, which is the combat rifle. WTH. WTH?
When I was a young lad, no higher than you and me, the whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking...
Yeah, that's my best guess, I've got to say.
Folk got short memory.
Overseer's Guardian, unless of course it's a legendary effect. Because the Overseer's Guardian, the 2-shot is all that I can think of that would make a weapon that powerful. Yeah, what the heck? That's what I thought. No DLC. Yeah, well, you can get the Overseer's Guardian in from Vault 81, so that's not a DLC weapon. And the 2-shot is... No, gulpers. Yeah, no, I'm at a loss. It's, for me, the 45 caliber is probably the strongest, unless, yeah, it's not a single. With the suppressor, and then yeah, you have obviously I can't remember the name of the perk now, the one that gives you plus silenced Mr. Sandman. Yeah, Overseer's Guardian. Yeah, that's really weird, because in this playthrough the first 3 times I died were immediately after I went after the Overseer's Guardian. It's just been a curse for me, that gun, in this playthrough. So I decided not to pick it up. And then when I finally decided not to pick it up, what's the first legendary gun I find after? This one. A 2-shot radium rifle. Uses the same ammunition, and it's probably a little bit harder.
Let's count the ammo and see what's left.
So that's kind of cool. Have you got your own channel, DeadSec? Yeah, Vault 81. Alright then, I'm gonna go have a look at your channel after I finish this stream, just to check you out, see what you got going on. Presumably it's DeadSec 1931 is the name of the channel.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those
Cool.
too?
Okay, yeah, I'll go check you out. Oh, am I going to talk to Longfellow? What? Calm down,
Just
mate.
settle
Calm
down,
down.
okay?
You're right. Waste of ammo.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
That's cool.
Alright,
The only reason I don't really
Tell me
use
about
mods,
Look around.
and I use vanilla
You
games, is
stride through his
they
kingdom.
seem to make my
A land
gameplay
blanketed
stutter
beneath
and
sacred
slow down
fog.
a lot more.
A land
So,
Adam has claimed
not
for
all mods,
his
obviously,
children.
but the
And
ones that
you
I've
may join our
experienced in the
family
past.
If he deems you
Plus, I
worthy.
haven't got a very new PS4, so it's kind of this year I'm
Second
thinking
thought,
I'm going to
I'm
get the PS4
So be it.
Pro, and then
But
I
I would be
might
mindful
think
where
about
you
getting
step.
some mods for Fallout.
After all, you are in.
But I'm also going to
Adam's
start doing a little
kingdom.
bit more Skyrim, because
You're
that's
done
probably
wasting
my
time with a
favourite game of all time.
Let's move on.
Yeah, could be. Could
Here's
be.
clean.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't been doing this very long, so not very many subscribers, and I'm literally just doing it for a little bit of fun. There's no money in it for me, and there won't be any money in it for quite some time, I should think. But it is what it is. I just love playing games, so it's my thing.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already
Does it
been
handle
watching
well?
us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Farharbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
My cat's meowing at me.
I can handle
I
things
think
from
he
here.
thinks I'm
Good
talking
luck.
to him instead of you.
And I'm
that,
serious
mister.
about the
Stop
offer.
it.
You ever want to
Go
hunt
out.
the forests
Yeah.
and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
Yeah, I think I've got quite a lot less than that. Probably around about 4, maybe 3 or 4. But I'll check you out later, so you'll probably end up with 16. Okay, level 55. There we go. What are we going to put into this? I think I'm almost out of stuff that I really need on this dude. Nothing there. I suppose I could have an extra point in scrapper. But realistically, I think most likely we are going... Oh, we could get extra damage. Thanks, buddy. Much appreciated. I'll definitely be over to your site later and check you out, give you a sub. Now, what do we want down here? Bloody Mess 4's terrible. We don't need that. Do we want to continue down the luck tree, or... No. Cannibal, no. More damage. More damage wouldn't be terrible on grenades. Yeah, what the hell, let's get the 75% damage. Right, that's that done. And now, where are we? We're at Acadia. What other games do you play? All the perks. What you mean? You just basically leveled all your put all your points into stats rather than perks. Because what do you need? 7 times 10. You'd need 70 levels to just have 10 in each stat. No. Because you start with 28. So you need 42 levels to get 10 in everything. Or 42 minus 7, 35 levels to get 10 in everything if you get all the bobbleheads. That's doable. I've got to say, I like a bit of variation though, so I'm taking a load of stuff here. There are some things, I mean, I haven't played any other difficulty than survival now for a long time. So there are a few perks that you just desperately, definitely need when you're playing survival. One of them, well, I work my way to strong back, but the two that I always take are Aquaboy and Lone Wanderer. Those are the two which I feel just are totally essential for survival.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace.
Yeah, it's
while you're
it's
here
an
in
interesting
Acadia,
conundrum. I
Synthentime
reckon
welcomes you as long as you welcome
yeah,
us.
by level 35 you should be able to have 10 in every stat, but no points in any perks.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really?
I
I'm
think that's
impressed.
the mathematics.
Few would
Robots.
brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is
Microscopic
here.
robots.
She's safe and
I know where you're going
unharmed,
with that.
and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if
So
you're
that's
willing to give me a
33
chance,
points of
I can
perks
explain.
in a level 65 character.
All right, Dima. We'll humor you. Keep talking.
This all started over a century
works.
ago, when we were first created. We were
Keep talking.
one of the institutes.
Let's do that. Let's see. What could I have done? There's 5, 8. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, I like my skills too much.
These
Also, I like my
experiments
perks
had to
too
do
much
with
to,
how our brains
to just
could
stick it all
process
into stats.
personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them
Yeah,
do
the
it to
7
you
stat
anymore.
bobbleheads are pretty easy
We were
to
the
pick up.
only 2 prototypes
That's
they
the
made.
hardest one to get. Or
I literally
the most
saw
difficult one to get,
myself
technically, is
in you.
charisma, because you can't
You were
just
my
wander across the map
brother,
and pick it up.
Nick.
You have to get the Cabot
I
House
helped you
quest
escape the
to do it.
Institute. We left
All of the
together.
others, you literally just have to
I
go
were
to a
your brother,
location
I
and pick them up.
remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Oh, Nick, you're so cynical. Yeah,
We'll
talk
talk
later.
later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Well, there's no there's no way of telling whether she's a synth or not. It's a loaded question, Dima, you con robot. It doesn't matter.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be
Only his
another
mother, I
reason
would
you
guess.
came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
Well, there's a question. There's no way to tell, but the fact that I don't remember anything apart from the initial scene when you're in Sanctuary.
Careful with your words.
I could be a
Admirable.
synth, but I'm not. Yeah.
I'm a
No,
human
I'm not a
being,
synth.
not a synth.
I don't know, it's one
Are
of
you
those
sure?
questions that's really hard to
I don't mean
hard
to
answer in
question
this
you,
game, because
But
technically
what's the first memory you have?
you could have been replaced by the Institute in the vault and you just wouldn't know.
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean. And,
philosophical dilemmas.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign.
Which way do you go? You could be a synth, you
migrate
might not be a synth.
feelings.
There's nowhere to tell unless you die and check your corpse for a synth component.
Another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality?
Beamer
People,
is just
places, even
the
sounds and
ideal
colors can
manipulator,
change.
really. He seems to have an answer for
Someone
everything.
else has changed.
Well, that's my point of
I
view,
won't
anyway.
lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma,
The truer
disease,
thing is that you
the
haven't said,
background
Damon.
radiation.
Always
They
other
all
explanations.
take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true.
Well, thank you. Can I go
Thank
see
you.
Kasumi now?
You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
No, I think we've
I
talked
should
enough.
get going.
Of course.
Perhaps you were in there a long time.
Maybe I should have told him the Institute's already
fine.
destroyed.
You worry too much.
See how he
Sometimes I
reacted
feel
to
like
that.
you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Okay, and there's Chase and Faraday should be coming out of here right now. Einstein. Yeah, I suppose he's got the similarity if the glass bulby bits were actually white curly locks that were sticking out in disarray like most photos of Einstein you see.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense was happening.
Right, Chase.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in
Harry
reaching
is
it.
quite- yeah,
Every
I
synth I've
must
tracked
admit,
down,
I had never
every
even
synth
considered
convinced to come here, has been assured that
comparing
he or she
Dima
will
to
come to no
Einstein.
harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Don't threaten me, Chase.
Sounds like a pretty thankless job.
I don't do
I've
it to be
killed many a
thanked.
courser in
I
my
do it
time,
because
and
otherwise,
you could only be one
we'd all be
more.
dead. You have Dima's blessing.
I still haven't
So
decided
by all
where I'm going
means,
to take Farharbor.
make yourself comfortable.
Whether I'm... let's
I'd like to help you all. Is there
give you a
anything I can
hand if
do?
we can.
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into.
Yeah,
You've
I'll
had some
find you
experience
everything,
traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
Any
Do you have
leads?
any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Farharbor. He's one of us.
Be honest with you,
He's the one who
Chase
meets
is
the
the
new
only
arrivals and gets them started on the journey
Courser
here.
in the entire
Of course,
game.
he's not likely to tell you
There's none
anything
in the
without proof that
Institute,
you're working
there's
for
none in
me.
any of the missions.
If he doesn't
As
cooperate,
far as I'm aware,
tell him
there
that his
is none
designation
in any
is
of the Radiant quests
L792.
either.
That should convince him. That's
Which
as much
kinda
help
makes
as I
her
can give you for
unique
now.
and,
Please, hurry.
yeah. Okay,
If that
she's
synth is
probably
out
gonna
there
act a
alone,
little like
he
a
won't
bully.
last long.
Faraday, where did you get to? Come here. He's gone. Okay, where's Faraday? I'm gonna have to track him down with a... No, that's Kasumi. We're going down there. You can go on either way. There he is. Alright,
So,
let's go and get your
you've talked to
drives for you,
Dima.
shall we?
You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're
So,
a synth
you're a
as well.
synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Definitely cranky.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island.
For danger.
It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here.
Sure thing, Faraday.
Let's
I'll
get it
the
done.
drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Okie dokie. So that's those quests acquired. Definitely in demand. Depending on, of course, the oh no, lost it. I had a thought there and it just won't come out of my mouth. Depending, of course, on the prevailing wind of the female population. Wrong choice of words, but yeah, I think you get my meaning. They might just see you as a hindrance. So, anyway, moving on from that. No sexism or racism on this channel. Is it this level? No, yeah, it is this level. There we go. So, area for Farharbor. No chase, that's fine. And here is the second Islander's Almanac. Second one of 5 that you find on the island.
So much knowledge.
I'm sure there's a mod that can fix that somewhere. So yeah, there's a bunch of people to talk to in here. Loads of stuff to loot.
Did you need something?
Get quests from that lady. I think you can get one from this guy. I'm not going to do any of that. We're just focusing on getting through the entire game. So let's get down to see Kasumi and progress with the main quest. And there you go.
Circuitry is completely
Am I still
fried.
in power armor? I am. Darn it. You're wearing that stuff in here. Right, there we
Maybe
go.
if I reroute the sensors?
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me?
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
And...
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them.
Yeah, my companion is
Would
Nick
that conversation
Valentine.
have gone anyway? I've
I
been lying to you
rarely
this whole
use
time?
companions in Fallout 4. They
Your real daughter is dead and I
mostly they
replaced
just
her?
get in the way. It's a bit of a bugbear of mine, but you know, for Farharbor, let's move away a little bit because we can't. Let's get into here and grab some great mentats. Let's see if we can. You're not a replacement. You're just
Kasumi.
confused.
I think you're just confused. Everyone has doubts about who they are sometimes.
Here's a synth. There's a
Part of
synth.
life.
Everywhere a synth.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought
Identity
it was.
crisis early in life.
There's more
It's
going on
just
here than just the
terrible.
refuge. but I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
It's fair enough. I have a mission.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's why you came after me.
That's
what
my
if
job.
I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Oh yes, my son Sean. In this playthrough I've already murdered the Institute, so my son Sean is currently sitting in Hangman's Alley, keeping Sheffield and Dogmeat company.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when
Actually, I think I've got to get him
data
something. I
models
think I've got to
Dima
pick
has
him up a
been
hot plate
making.
so he
One was
can
the fog taking over Farharbor.
build me
Another was
something.
a nuclear detonation
Because I
on
think
the island.
you have to
Plus,
give him 5 different items, and once
What
you've
if
given
Dima is
Sean
so
5
open
different
and
items,
welcoming
after the
because
5th
he's
one,
actually hiding
he gives you a
something?
legendary weapon or
Plan
something.
to wipe out the rest of the island.
The Wazer rifle, I think it is.
Dima is putting on an act we need to know.
Just like a real boy. Maybe he'll turn into a real boy just at the end if you treat him like Pinocchio. Yes.
I'll help
okay,
if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop. But
that's it.
It's been locked
The
up.
Wazer rifle.
I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima
I don't
are
think
so
I've
close,
ever
but
used that weapon, to be
security
honest
on
with you,
it
because you
is
get it
crazy.
in so late in the game. It's just
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds
well,
like our best bet.
maybe I'll have
see
a
if
look
I
at
can
it in
find
this
a way
playthrough,
inside that
but
room.
Okay.
I'll have to
Good luck.
do
And
it in between
come back as soon as
Farharbor
you
and
found
One
and
case to
Nuka
a new
World.
one. It's never
So,
easy for us, is it?
and I reckon. Well, I suspect Farharbor's going to take me at least 6 hour-longs to get through it. Maybe a couple more. Just depends. Right. Okay. Let's leave Vim down here, shall we? Don't need that out anyway, as long as it's here. Valentine.
Come on.
Get out of that power armor right now.
Nick.
What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what Dima was talking about. It's a bit of a shock. What do you think he is, really? Family?
Oosh. That's great. Okay, so we'll have a conversation before. Well, it all depends, doesn't it? If you've taken heavy weapons, or if you haven't. If you've taken heavy weapons, then I would say the fat man is.
Huh?
Before I answer, are you okay?
I'll keep.
But to be
Don't
honest
worry.
with you, I'm not even sure I
figure this
remember
all
what
out.
the Wazer Rifle's legendary effect is.
Honestly, I don't know what to think, Nick.
Yeah. Guess that makes 2 of us. I spent a long time wondering if the
Well, with one
Institute
thing
had
for
made
sure,
any other
the Wazer Rifle
prototypes.
will definitely
If I was
fire
just a
faster.
failure, or they gave up.
So
Plane got
if I had to
bored. always
pick, I
thought I
would
was
definitely
just
go
more
for the
of their
Wazer Rifle
discarded trash.
because you can use it in VATs and
Never
well, you
thought
can use
of
a
the
fat man in
possibility
VATs,
that
but
someone
you'll get more
wanted me
shots
out.
off with it. And it all depends on what perks you've taken.
Gotta be
so.
some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Nick, I'll keep an
Of
eye out
course,
for
Nick.
you.
We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
Hey.
Okie dokie. Right, can you get out of the power armor now, please?
I need
Nick?
you to get out of your power armor.
Thank you. God. There's an awful lot of rabbit in this game sometimes, unnecessary. Let's get in there. Right, so we're just wearing power armor now because I don't want to have to continually get cured of radiation damage, not for the, as you see,
don't let all that
go in here, 310. Actually, that's interesting. I think my carry capacity when I have a companion is the same. Yeah, of course you can. Send it, I'll accept it as soon as I'm done with the stream. So, let's say 310.
The horsepower, go to
get out of here and see what my upgrade is, my weight is now. So 310, yeah. When I don't have a companion, my carry weight limit is actually better out of power armor than it is in power armor. Whereas right now it's exactly the same. So it's, the only reason I'm wearing it is just to stop the radiation stuff. What have we got? I'm coming up on an hour, so I suspect what I'll do is I'll head back down to Farharbor now, and then when I get there I'll quit and call this apart. So yeah, haven't got much to do. Oh yeah, we've got actually we do have a little bit to do still here. I'm gonna leave the power armor here. I don't need that. We gotta go and Nick, you can stay here
Heads
as well.
up.
Go ahead.
Wait there.
I'll stay put.
Good work. So now we have to go find, where have we got to go find the place that we've got a Arcadian Ideals. That's not it. The Arrival. Where do you belong? God, this is terrible. It's this one, isn't it? Nope. Come back. What, Nick? Hack Faraday's terminal, gain access to the storage room. Okay, right, so gain access to the storage room. I think I need to go up to the next level. Where's the next stairs up? Oh, we'll just head over this way. And there's a key to the storage room that you need to find and you need to go into on Dogmeat's probably my favourite companion because you can actually still use the Lone Wanderer perk and have Dogmeat as a companion, and it doesn't and your carry weight doesn't change. But yeah, so for this part of the quest, the key is sitting here, the storage key. So that's the storage access. Now I've just got to remember how to get there. And I think it's down again. I might be wrong. It's not here. Although can we hack this? No, it's master locked, so I only have expert. So let's head down to the storage room. I think it's down one more level. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, and then you have to go rescue him, the little scrote. I hate that too. That's a lot of the reasons why I don't use companions is because they can get you killed real easy. Okay, here we go. So let's activate. Yeah, I think the first time I died in the game was through dog meat and the Deathclaw in Concord. Because you run out to hit. I mean, I think I was only playing on normal mode then as well. You run out and you heal him, and the Deathclaw catches you and does that move where he picks you up and then slams you back into the ground.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed.
It was just like, oh, okay, I'm dead
and
then.
The children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers
So, yeah,
around
for
Farharbor
me, this is
wasn't exactly
by far
a
the
neutral
easiest
act.
way to
Stand by
progress
and let the
this
people of
quest.
This island die to the
There's
fog.
very little you need to
Just
do.
like you couldn't just leave the cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine
pick up the
base
key
was a
from the
mistake.
upstairs room and then
the nucleus, as
hang
they're
about
calling
down
it,
in the storeroom.
is basically one big fortified position.
Farharbor had cast them out.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I always used to play the Minutemen side of things in this game, but
and Confessor
it's so long-winded.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor
Preston's always giving you
is an
quest after
unstable
quest after quest, and every time you
He's
go to a
gonna keep
Minuteman
threatening us
settlement,
as
then
long
you
as we're
get
helping
another
Farharbor.
someone wandering up to you and saying, "Oh, can you help
talk
me?"
about the elephant in the room? We keep
You just
dancing
get
around it.
snowed under
My
with
old
quests
memory banks
doing
in
the
the
Minuteman
submarine
stuff.
base.
I can't believe you never told
Well,
me
you know,
about
I
those.
mean, it was
I
nice
have to
to
wait
start
until
with,
they
but
become a security risk.
I know how
for
it looks in
specific
hindsight,
playthroughs,
but at the time,
I mean,
it was an act
this
of
was
trust.
supposed to be a no-death
I
playthrough.
was honestly
but
more worried they'd
I've died 4
accidentally
times
trip
so
the
far.
pre-war security and get hurt.
The
Giving
last
children
time was
my old
to a
home,
Deathclaw.
allowing them to
That was in the
safeguard
last
my old
end of,
memories.
not the last
I thought
episode, the
our
episode
people
before.
would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands,
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
we can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in.
It's
We're
just
running
about
out
this
of
point in the
options.
conversation
I
that
say
I
we
feel
tell
you
her how
need to be
crack into the
able
memory
to
banks.
You've been
bust
working
out
on
of
this
this.
without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yes.
I totally agree.
We've been
Or at the
writing a
very
program
least,
that will let
repair
you
them
access and
instead of,
download
you
my
know, having
memories.
them all
It's not
holy
going to
and
be like a
broke
normal
down.
It'll be
There should be
breaking
part of
through a
the
version of my
crafting
own
system that
mental
actually
network.
allows you to repair existing
It'll
walls.
consider you to be an intruder.
Then that would actually
I've
make
loaded the
Sanctuary
program with some instructions I've
look quite
recorded
nice again.
that will help guide you through.
I expect someone's got a mod out
I'm
there that
afraid
allows you
it's
to do that.
difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk.
But
when
yeah,
I'm
just
done.
after
Get the program,
Chase
use it to
offers
break
to
into
go
the
and
memory banks. Got it.
smack down the
you won't
opposition
have
in
to.
this conversation, I think you
You'll
should be able to
keep
bust out of
monitoring the
this
situation. I only want you going in if we
cutscene,
have
if you
no
like,
other
and go
choice.
and interrupt their conversation. But no, you have to confront Dima with it at the end after everything's done.
So, Dima's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find.
You know, when I first actually came in the game, I thought that's what the initial 5 settlers were doing, is actually repairing the houses. So I kept expecting to come back to Sanctuary and see it was like repaired. Hold on. Sorry, press square to what? So, optional talk to D. Yeah, let's go talk to Dima. Might as well confront the old fella. That way is stairs. Let's go up this way. Dima. You naughty, naughty robot.
Dima.
Yes. What is it?
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't say but you. You're new to the island.
All right. I'm listening.
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Farharbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
Let's see. I've got to say, I spend so much time in Sanctuary at the start of the game just building up my own defences and
take your time.
Bits and pieces. I haven't really noticed that they actually excuse me, that they actually repair it. I do know that they keep looking like they repair it.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base in the old command center. Guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory.
Oh, right, yeah, I mean,
I'll give you the program you need in order to access
while
my
I'm
memories.
broadcasting, I tend to like to leave the stuff up, but
I've loaded the program
occasionally what I'll do is I'll press the X button after a full stop,
guide you through it,
and then that moves it on after you've had a little bit of time to let the text sit there so people can read it.
I'll get your memories, Dima.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the children of Adam at bay. But that means you'll have to get past them yourself. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
Okie dokie, so now we've got Faraday's program. Quick report back to Kasumi, and then we're on our merry again. Are you still in here? No, you're down one, aren't you? Let's go grab that. Oh, Kasumi!
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam.
Alright, no sweat.
I'm afraid of what they're going to find.
I may be gone by the time you get back, but I will check out your channel anyway a little bit later.
He's worried the children of
Good
Adam
to chat.
Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder.
Talking of feeding animals, I probably should give my cat some breakfast.
Connect to the old banks the way he does.
Give me a second.
Some kind of connection between your
No.
and the computer.
I've been
and then Faraday's
I've been awake for
program
most of the
would
night, but then I slept
translate
most of
these
yesterday,
data,
so
helping you through and security guarding it.
I've got
I'm
an
sorry,
odd sleep
I'm
pattern at the
making
moment.
assumptions.
It's like I'm
It's
on the
just-
night shift.
Well, it's a little exciting,
But
isn't it?
yeah, I'll be awake
You'll
for a
let
few
me know what
hours
you
yet.
find? I'll keep an eye on things.
Give me a sec, my cat's giving me a hard time. I need to give him some breakfast.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
guess I forgot. Questage. No work at the moment. I'm officially a lazy bones. Well, actually, I'd kind of like to call this work, but you know, it's not paying me money yet, so. Okay, so we're going through food left, right and centre. What else have we got to munch on? Let's have a Deathclaw steak. Do we leave... Which power armour do we leave? Let's leave the one that's easier, harder to repair. We'll take that one and we'll put that in there. Oh, that's better, I can breathe now. And onwards. So, where are we headed? We are heading... Now, gain access to... Okay, that's that quest. Retrieve, that's a different subquest. That's a different subquest. And that is the main thing. Okay, so, return to Avery. That's not it. Get power tools. Eliminate the feral ghouls. Okay, so we got lots of stuff. And the next trick is to head over to the Children of Atom, I suppose, or keep helping a few of the islanders. Well, we come up on about an hour, so I don't want to do too much more in here. And I think we can probably, if I get outside to look at the map, we can probably cut back across overland to get to a couple of the local locations. But now, look at that. It's a lovely, bright, sparkly day in Farharbor. Map. Now, how far away is... Yeah, there we go. I think basically what I need to do now is just head straight back across country and head for Longfellow's cabin to set up the first of the settlements on the island. So we'll do that, get back there, and come back here later. So yeah, for now, I think I'm gonna finish up here. So how about you, Dead Sake? Are you working later, or are you off today? Or school, maybe? I don't know. Or is it holidays? Okay, yeah. So if you just basically come down the cliffside straight from Arcadia, then you come out to the location where you killed the Mirelurks and liberated the water purifiers for Captain Avery. So yeah, it's a short trek back to Farharbor from here. And it's not quite so sunny and sparkly down here in the low country. Dear oh dear. Got the croakies. Yes, so we've got to talk to Brooks for Chase and return to Avery for the other quests. So we'll do those, and then I think we're going to call it apart. and I suspect I will be back later with another episode. In that way. I've come too far. This is the coast road, so we've got to go back this way. Okay. So yeah, before I do anything else, all that noise. Let's dump the power armor right here, and we're gonna go find our bed. Uh-oh, there's the robot. Run away! Don't need the hotel quest. Although it's fun to do once, we'll just do it once, and maybe we'll do it. See if we've got time. It shouldn't take too long.
Cat knocked something over.
Do I need to buy another room from you, Mitch?
You look like you need an ice cold vim.
Oh, okay, thanks very much.
Tail's a menace. Does she even know it's attached to her bleeding hide?
I'd like to rent a room.
It's up the stairs.
Thank you. And then I am done. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. So thanks very much for watching, and I will check out your channel later, DeadSec. But for now, TTFN.